What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Honda Recap. Got some cool stuff I want to talk about. It was a cool weekend, so let's jump right in this. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to yet again another episode of the Honda Recap, where we get together every Monday night at 8 o'clock West Coast time and talk Hondas, what's been going on in the YouTube community, and just bring us all together for a little bit of time to hang out right here in Premiere. How you all doing? I'm your host, Christian Perez. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 8 o'clock when this thing airs. Thank you all for joining me yet again. And to kick this off, we're going to go with YoungStatic, who just unlocked 60,000 subscribers. So what's up to you, Dana? The grind is real. And if you've been following along with this channel, you know that he's had an EJ2 for quite some time now. And he also trolls the junkyard pick and pulls all the time. And I think he found a new motor for the car. So some great things are happening here and on his channel. There's a lot of CRV content, which is making me really want to get one. Not gonna lie. Next up, we have got BayTek. This guy has a K20 swapped FD-RX7. If you guys have been following along with him, you know he's put in a lot of effort to put the K20 in the car and get it turboed, wired, and running. And he hit in a little bit of a mishap right here because, as you guys can see, the hood of the car, or actually the roof of the car, got a little damaged. eBay hood pins failed on him. Car is repainted, looks as great as it's going to get right now, and then the hood flew up and damaged not only that hood, which is a pretty rare hood, I believe, honestly, and the roof of the car took some damage. So I'm sorry to hear this, man. I know you'll come back strong. Following that, we've got Zosh on this guy's adventure he took from Texas to California for IBOC 2019 in Fontana. And as you can tell, this is the Nemo's pre-meet, because I know Zosh has a lot of things going on with Christina right now. So if we see the Nemo's pre-meet, I know he's got a lot of videos stashed, so I can't wait to see what you have planned behind the scenes. And I believe by the time you guys are seeing this, the 2019 IBOC video that Zosh is about to put out is currently airing. Following that, we got WideBand. This is an old channel I like talking about, not only because he's using a Del Sol, but he's starting a new challenge, which is a $500 turbo car challenge. How you can turbocharge your car, any car, for $500. I believe total you're looking at about $1,000 to spend $500 on the turbo and $500 on the car itself. This is open to anybody who actually wants to check this out. I believe it's also a collaboration between 802 Garage and WideBand. Channels like Motor Nubs, Wide Open Throttle, and a few more have already joined. So if you're interested in this, definitely check out the links in the description below as I put everybody's information there so you can follow along, give them a subscribe as well. This is actually a really cool collaboration because it's not completely Honda based, as WideBand is starting with the Del Sol, so I'm a little biased on there. But if you want to join, you can have any car you want as long as you follow the rules in the description of the video. I highly suggest, if you're interested in joining a group of guys just wanting to have a bunch of fun here on YouTube, this is definitely one of the videos and challenges you want to join. Back at it again, we have HunterTuned. This guy has so many cars working on the channel. I'm incredibly proud of him for finally getting a garage, a dyno, and everything dialed in. In the latest videos, he's actually showing you all the stuff that he's dealing with. Currently, I think Michael with the red Civic is having issues with his engine as well. So there's a lot of stuff going out there at the HunterTuned headquarters. So definitely head over to HunterTuned.com. Check out what he's got going on there and his YouTube channel where he got the dyno, and he's trying to figure out all the little things going wrong with the CRX right now. Next up, we've got OldSols. Brad's over there getting the body work done so he can finally paint his Del Sol. He's done everything he could possibly do in his garage by sanding down the entire car, and now he's getting to the point where he's got these little dents and dings all around the car. He had a buddy of his, he helped paint his car, and I believe he's got a friend who knows a lot more about body work than Brad does, so they're doing a little collaboration in a sense. He took it over to the guy's house. He's showing him how to bondo, how to straighten the car as best as possible. And I'm super excited for this because Brad's gonna finally get a little bit more work done on the Del Sol to push him to the point where he gets to paint the car himself. So if you're interested in watching more Del Sol content, absolutely head over to OldSols YouTube channel and OldSols.com. One of the only active Del Sol forums out there for all us weirdos with Del Sols. Last but not least, we've got Garage Built Hondas. John Widmer also delivering some of the best EF content around, and I'm super excited that you are swapping out a D15 D15 B2 for a full ZC swap on your buddy's car. Showing you all the little details going in with this swap in true garage-built Honda's fashion, showing you what you need, why you're doing it, and the actual how-to. I really enjoy the voiceover videos you do because you just get right into the content, the knowledge, and just showing us exactly what it takes to get this done. All right, guys, next up we have community-built products, and to kick this off, this isn't so much of a product, but if you think about it, it kind of is. It's the Think Bigger project by Big Mike. When I first heard a couple of the podcasts and the Think Bigger project, I thought it was more about cars and how to build them from, you know, just garage built to getting to SEMA quality. But if you take the time to actually listen to the podcast, you figure out that there's a lot more to it than just cars. And honestly, there's a lot more to it than cars in general. This is more about mental health, life health, and how to actually motivate yourself and change your perception of how you want to go through life. Since Big Mike is coming from cars, it's really cool to mold the two worlds because you know who he is. Don't know who he is, you should absolutely check out Downtime with Downstar. I believe it's episode 61 with Mike and Frank. When they talk a little bit about each other, you get to find out who Big Mike actually is. And then if you cross over to the Think Bigger project, find out that it's not just about cars. There's a lot of car tidbits and a lot of history and a lot of other things that'll keep us as enthusiasts into what's actually going on. But it is a lot bigger than just that. Mental health, adult perceptions, just how to think bigger as a human being, not just about cars. So props to you, Mike. I'm really happy that I'm starting to really get involved with what you're doing. Next up, we've got Hushperformance. There's a lot of products out there, specifically brake line tucks and the EF one-piece front body. This is another community-built project we have out there. So if you guys haven't been following along Hushperformance, you've got brake line tucks and one-piece front fender, one-piece front setups for drag EF Civics and DAs. Is kind of one of the first things that got started. So definitely check out Hushperformance.com. And last but not least, we've got Checkered Sports. Raul out there in his neck of the woods this weekend, and I was able to actually visit this shop, and it's really cool talking to him, seeing how the passion that he actually has for the community. And he started Checkered Sports a long time ago, making ECU covers, floor covers, and a bunch of other products right there in his garage by hand for the Honda community. It's really exciting to know that he's got his own little fabrication shop and he just does everything by hand. It's really inspiring to see that. Definitely check out checkeredsports.com. He has everything in-house. I could actually attest to that while I was there. A lot of things are actually in his warehouse. It's not a lot of drop ship stuff. He definitely orders and keeps and stocks everything, which is actually really cool to see. All right, guys, that's it for this episode of the Honda Recap. I thank everybody for tuning in yet again another week. What's up? And thank you to everybody in the premiere right now. If this is your first time watching, make sure you hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 8 o'clock when this thing airs, so we can sit down, hang out, talk Hondas, and just have a cool community moment on Monday nights. Head over to HunterTuned.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt, a hoodie, a sticker, anything else you'd like to support here on the channel. Thank you to everybody who has already, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.